Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth and this is Beth's Bookish Reviews, and I'm here today to film my January TBR. Have to take care of a little housekeeping first. I uploaded yesterday my 25 and 2025, which technically was 26 because I can count. So I had put for my historical fiction about the Great Depression or the Dust Bowl, I had put The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. And for my book set in Southeast Asia, Kristen Hanna, The Women, I'd put them on there. So these prompts, I don't have a book to fulfill these prompts. The whole point in drawing these prompts is to read books off my shelf. I don't have them anymore, books. These books, I have been made aware, are books that I don't want to read. I don't want to promote them. They are not suitable for all ages. So while I was at school today, I spun the wheel. I think I have a clip. So the first prompt I got was historical mystery. I chose Devil in the White City by Eric Larson, and this is in Chicago, 1893, and there's a sticker on it. This is Tale of Two Men, The Brilliant Architect. I think it's a circus. Maybe it's not. Oh, The World's Fair. Anyway, it was in the list of historical mystery. I've been wanting to read this. It says it's very well researched, and so I'm going to read this for my historical mystery. So adding that to the pile. The next spin, as you saw, was a book set in Paris. I chose Paris by the Book by Liam Callanan. This is about a novelist who vanishes, and the only clue left behind for his family is 4 unexpected plane tickets to Paris. So the wife and the kids set off to Paris. She starts running, she buys a bookshop, I guess, and So we're gonna see what happens. So that is my book set in Paris. Okay, now books that I have to read in January. So I start my Dickens read along, and the first Dickens that we're going to read is The Pickwick Papers by Charles Dickens, of course. And this was his first novel, and it was serialized. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to count up the weeks in January and February, and I'm going to divide it out. I haven't divided it out yet. And I'm going to have so many pages per week to read. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. And I really don't know what this is about, other than they say the Pickwickians, and those, I guess, are the people. So I'm really excited, and really can't wait to read it. Really can't wait to start reading it. I am also going to start another series, and so I'm going to read The Warden by Anthony Trollope. I am not sure why, when I ordered my copy, I got such a small one. So I hope that this is the full book. Okay, so those two are must-haves. So if you want to read either of these with me, you can join me. I do know my friend Chris is reading this one with me. We're going to take 2 months. So this is January and February's. Another 2 books that I will have to be reading in January are the books that Jenna will be reading with her book club that I will be a part of. One is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, and this is one of my favorite books of all time. The other is Praying with Jane Eyre, and this is Reflections on Reading as a Sacred Practice. This is by Vanessa Zoltan, and this is not biblical. She was very quick to tell us that when she was describing this in her video. So anyway, very excited to get these books on my TBR. So I'm already starting out with those 4. So the next thing I want to do is I took all of my 25 books in 25 and I wrote their names down, and I am deciding that I should have done this a little differently, because I need 4 from my 52 books in 52 weeks, and I need 2 from my 25 books in 25. I'll be back. Okay, I tried to pull out the ones that are for Books Love Jenna's book club, because some of them I wrote down and I didn't mean to, and then I tried to pull out the ones that are just strictly 25 books in 2025. Some of them are both, and so that will cut down on how many I pull, and then I can just pull prompts, because I'm gonna I want 15 books on this TBR. Now I have priority reads. These are priority 1, 2. Yeah, I brought this home from work. Okay, so I need 4 of these because there are at least 4 weeks in January. Pull number 1. Once There Were Wolves. This is for prompt climate fiction. So Once There Were Wolves. I do not have this one, but that's okay. I can check it out of the library. Maybe I can get it on Everand. I tried to get as many of them that were on my shelves, but I just didn't have any of these. Pull number 2. Oh, I do have this one. Normal Women. I think I put it back in there. I'll go get the books after I've made all my pulls. That is for a title that starts with letter N. In the Beautiful Country. This is prompt number 17. It's told in verse. And the last pull, we'll go on the other side. Belladonna. Oh wait, I may have to re-pull. I do. That is a 25 books in 25. That wasn't supposed to be in there. Oh no, this is another one I don't have. Into the Wild, an adventure story. So I don't have 3 of those. I only have 1 book. Okay, so I'm gonna dump these out. Put these in. And none of them are in my 25 to read in 25. The Devil in the White City. Natchez Burning. Okay, so I think I said when I stopped, I said I'll be back with normal people. It's actually Normal Women. Normal Women. And this is by Philippa Gregory. So it says, did you know that there are more I don't know anything about this book, so it's supposed to be about women, so we will see. So I have that one, and then Natchez Burning by Greg Iles. This is set in the South. And then Devil in the White City. I'll put Into the Wild up here. This is an adventure story by John Krakauer. I'm not sure how you say that. And then In the Beautiful Country by Jane Cow. I don't know. Sorry. And Once There Were Rules by Charlotte McConaughey. Those are my 6. Second priority. All right. So now that's 10. I think I'll do 5 pulls from the bucket, and I'll just pull them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we will break, and I will find books. And if I can't find one on my shelf, then we'll have to do something else. I don't want to pull all of them at once. YA fantasy novel. A wilderness novel or suspense book. The first book in a very long series. It says 20 plus books or more. A book set in Appalachia. I don't know if I have any of those. A book that spans decades. I'll be back. I'm back. Okay, so I had to redraw the wilderness mystery or suspense book. I didn't have one. So let me go through here and tell you what I've got. Okay, so the first book in a very long series, 20 plus books. I'm fudging. There's only 19 books in this series, but I'm going to reread Still Life, the Armand Gamache series. I love Armand Gamache. Okay. And I want to get all of this series. Okay, so then I doubled up for this book. A book that spans decades. I'm going to use Jane Eyre because we see her as a little girl into adulthood. And so, yes, it was on the list. Okay, so then a book set in Appalachia. This is one of my 25 books in 25. Christie by Catherine Marshall. So I'm going to knock that out of the way too. A YA fantasy novel. I'm going to read These Hollow Vows. And one of the books that was a must read in January, I have a book with a strong female protagonist. That's what I replaced the wilderness mystery or suspense book with. This was I'm going to read it in January anyway. Anne of Green Gables. This is Chantel Reads All Day. This is her read along. So I also have Devil in the White City. Once There Were Wolves. In the Beautiful Country. Into the Wild. Natchez Burning. Normal Women. The Pickwick Papers by Charles Dickens. Praying with Jane Eyre. And The Warden by Anthony Trollope. This is my January TBR. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me, click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.